Fixed signs, welcome to your monthly forecast reading when it pertains to the month of February, baby. We have finally made it, and this is when things are finna spice the fuck up. I hope y'all had a great January, really, because January was really a slow month, a very planning month. It's a very weird month because it's a time to where we have to just kind of figure out, all right, like we're in a new year, we have new goals, new dreams, new wishes, and now it's just making sure that we're all about being disciplined towards the process, okay? But really, astrologically, January, nothing was like really going on. As we enter February, this is when things really start taking a turn for many zodiac signs, okay? And yes, y'all asses are affected, okay? So as we step into February, baby, we have a solar eclipse that's happening in the month of February, okay? This eclipse is happening in Aquarius. Yes, okay? And y'all already know when there's an eclipse, this is going to be a time to where we are basically entering like another timeline. We're entering like another dimension whenever there's an eclipse happening, okay? This is a time to where we are going through a major wake-up cycle, a major spiritual awakening that's going to like really show us where we have to break free or what we're being asked to break free from, especially in the energy of Aquarius. Aquarius motherfuckers, they're different, they're unique, and they don't like to be controlled, they don't like to be put in one box. They like to kind of do things in a different way, and in order for them to do that, they have to be the ones that break free or break through from whatever was keeping them restricted. So fixed signs, February, I really feel like it's going to be y'all breakthrough month for y'all, really showing y'all where to break free from, where to break through, where to make space to break up, okay? With so many new innovative ideas, but also community driven thoughts and videos and just ideologies and creative things will be happening as well with this eclipse. I really feel like it's going to shake up some shit with this eclipse happening. And then not only that, we also have Uranus moving back direct in Taurus. Now Uranus is the planet that rules Aquarius, and Uranus is the planet, like I said, it's all about shifting things and expect the unexpected, and it has been in retrograde for a while. Now it's finally going to get out of retrograde and go right back direct. So this is why with it being in Taurus, it's going to really affect y'all fixed signs as well, because expect a lot of unexpected things to be happening for y'all in the month of February, as far as, like I said, going through sudden changes, going through like this innovative thing, or having like these genius creative ideas or possibilities or passionate projects that you want to pursue or go after right now, okay? This is a time to where anything that could be lingering around, anything that you probably could have been sitting on for a while that you was afraid to act on, February is going to be that month to where it's like, all right, let's get this shit going now, all right? Expect the unexpected as far as how you are building the security and the stability that you need for yourself financially, creatively, romantically, emotionally, and all other areas as well. I really feel like out of all of the signs, the mutable and the cardinal, y'all may have a little more better of a February than the mutable and the cardinal signs. Just a little more better, okay? But y'all are all kind of like on the same wavelength. All right? Let's just get started with this energy, because first things first, fixed signs, y'all did get the Justice card coming out in reverse, all right? Justice is basically all about how we are in balance, how we are in order, how we are focused and in alignment. But with the Justice card coming out in reverse, fixed signs, February is showing y'all where y'all are out of balance and where you need to get yourself back on track, all right? So something in your life may have been unfair, whether you got played in a relationship, whether you're getting mistreated at a job, whether you're gaslighting yourself, or just been lying to yourself, all right? So February is showing you all of the karmic imbalances that you are embracing, that you're going through, that you're sitting in, that you just realize, you know what, I'm tired of feeding this energy or staying stuck in this lopsided ass cycle, all right? So y'all need more balance, y'all need more order. And with the Justice card coming out in reverse, y'all need more honesty. So February is definitely coming in when it pertains to where have you been being dishonest with yourself, or what or who around you has been being dishonest with you, and how are you now going to fix that and get that shit back in order, or release that from your spirit, release that from your energy, all right? This is also why the Six of Cups came out in reverse for y'all, because I really feel like, especially with this being a Mercury retrograde month, fixed signs, let's make sure that we're not getting so much stuck in the past or getting stuck in the comfort zone, because y'all may also have heavy energy being centered around y'all as far as old lovers, old trauma, old regret, the old versions of yourself that may be trying to pop back up. So February is like really showing y'all, hey, let's not look backwards. Let's take what we can take from what the past has offered us. Let's take the lessons, let's take what we need to learn from that, and let's make sure that we're applying it for our future on what we know not to do again, or what we know where to protect ourselves, or how we know how to move different with, okay? So this is a time to where let's make sure that we're not romanticizing, especially with us stepping into Pisces season, where everything can feel more watery and more, free and just more aloof. Let's make sure we're just kind of keeping ourselves grounded when it pertains to what was, and making sure that where we are at now and what we want for our future, and not getting distracted by mixing that shit all into one. Fixed signs with the Seven of Wands coming out in reverse. I really want you to make sure that you're not giving up so easily in the month of February. I really want you to also make sure that you're not allowing people to walk all over you, or not even just being afraid to stand your ground when it pertains to your boundaries, when it pertains to making sure that you're not settling for less, when it pertains to making sure that you're showing up in the best way possible for yourself in the month of February. And don't get distracted by what life may be throwing at you, the challenges, the obstacles. Don't let that stop you or make you feel like you have to give up on yourself. That's why the Three of Swords came out in reverse as well. The Three of Swords let me know that I feel like February is going to show you where you need to heal yourself, where you may feel emotionally wounded, where you need to make sure that you're overcoming disappointment or maybe some sort of heartbreak, okay? Embrace the closure, embrace the inner peace that you need, embrace the emotional release that you need to like really focus on, so you can make sure that you're healing and you're moving from a place of growth and from a place of emotional groundedness right now. All right, so this is where I feel like February is going to be like a month of like many of y'all just overcoming where you have been emotionally stuck, stagnant, or unhealed for a while. That's exactly why the Hermit card came out in reverse, because when it comes out in the upright, the Hermit card is all about loneliness and isolation and hiding and doing some soul searching. When this card comes out in reverse, it's like, all right, fixed signs, y'all have isolated too long now. It's time for you to start craving some sort of connection or some sort of creativity again, all right? So I can see many of y'all coming out of your shell in the month of February, rejoining the world, rejoining your friends, rejoining some new hobbies or some skills that you want to utilize, okay? Maybe even letting people back in, but of course with boundaries this time. So I do see like February is going to be like a real wake-up call, but also like get your ass up type month for y'all as well, when it pertains to where you probably have been restricting yourself, or maybe where you just kind of been hiding out for a little too long. Now it's time to like, let's get up, let's move again, let's live again, let's figure out again, because no matter what, everybody's going to be going through some sort of thing and energy and astrological just up and down through February, because we have no choice but to go through it. Like I said, we have an eclipse, we have Uranus going direct, we are about to enter Pisces season, we have Mercury retrograde. It's just so much going on. It's just so much going on. So I really feel like with the Two of Wands coming out in reverse as well, fixed signs, I want you to make sure that you're not being afraid to move forward, all right, when it pertains to knowing what you want and not being afraid of the unknown. Stop overthinking and start figuring out direction. Which direction do you want to take right now to get yourself financially free, to embrace more love in your life, to embrace more self-love or self-care, to embrace more sex? What direction you want right now for your February and for the rest of this year to go and look like for you? Stop being so hesitant and start getting more clear and more decisive instead of indecisive. And that's why the Two of Pentacles also came out in reverse, because I really feel like February is going to show y'all where y'all have been kind of juggling a little too much priorities, too much stress, too much just overwhelming energy. So you need more structure, you need more focus in the month of February, all right? So you can figure out once again that direction. And y'all also did get the Nine of Cups coming out, which I love, because this could definitely represent y'all stepping more into emotional fulfillment, self-satisfaction. Some of y'all wishes could be coming true. So February, like I said, could feel like a blessing to some of y'all this month. Like I said, that's why I feel like y'all energy came out just slightly a little better than the mutable and the cardinal signs, because with the Nine of Cups coming out, this is like all about really just fulfilling all of the areas where you feel like you're lacking or where you feel empty, all right? And some of y'all wishes coming true where you probably have been, or what you probably have been manifesting for a while now, okay? I also got the King of Swords card coming out, so a lot of y'all will be stepping more into the energy of clarity and authority in the month of February. This is going to be a month about making logical decisions, speaking your truth, cutting off the emotional bullshit, choosing self-respect, you know? This is going to be a month to where you have to really make sure that you're not sabotaging yourself and realizing that, hey, my mind is stronger than my feelings, all right? My mind is stronger than what I keep maybe telling myself sometimes when it pertains to like doubt and fear and this, or what I keep getting distracted by other people's opinions or other people's blessings. My mind is strong when it pertains to the discipline, the focus, the consistency, the effort that I have to put in to make sure that I'm winning. No matter how uncomfortable or hard it may be to get there, I'm going to motherfucking get there. King of Pentacles in reverse, I really want you to focus on your financial energy as well in the month of February. Like I said, I'm going to add the King of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles. This is going to be a month right now, fixed signs, where I really want you to make sure that you're not getting yourself into any more debt, money stress. Some of y'all may need to pivot into like a different career, or maybe having some type of career instability going on as far as what you have to break free from. Hopefully some of y'all may not be losing your job this month, but I do really feel like security and stability is going to be like a major factor for y'all in the month of February, all right? Make sure that you are not over giving, but make sure that you're figuring out ways to budget and save your money when it pertains to how you're investing into yourself, but also investing into the things that you want to grow into as well, all right? So you just need more balance, you need more fairness, you need more structure, all right, around your money. Y'all got the Queen of Wands and the Empress card coming out. Two bad bitches, all right? So with the Queen of Wands, I do see fixed signs. A lot of my fixed signs are about to just really step into their confidence bag this month, all right? So with the Queen of Wands, this is all about the Queen of Fire, so that confidence is coming back, your glow energy is coming back. Some of y'all may feel more magnetic next month. Some of y'all may feel like your self-worth is rising again, your self-esteem. So a lot of y'all may be working on your self-appearance, your glow up, your happiness, especially for my Aquarius, because y'all already know this is kind of like y'all ending out y'all birthday, so I already know, all right? So I know my Aquarius, y'all are in this energy to where like, baby, it's me. I'm stepping into a new year. It's my birthday. I need to make sure that I'm living how I want to live, shining how I want to shine, and just being happy, all right? And that's also why the Empress card came out, the divine feminine, so, and also the divine masculine for some others. So I do feel like a lot of y'all will be stepping more into self-love and creativity and abundance and worthiness, okay? Becoming just like a better version of yourself next month. And also with the Empress card, this card does represent pregnancy, okay? Now I could take this two different ways. Some of y'all will be getting pregnant next month, or maybe getting some sort of announcement or some wake-up call, or some of y'all just may be in this energy to where if you're not physically birthing something new, you will be creatively, emotionally, mentally birthing something new next month for y'all, okay? So you may feel like you're pushing out something, pushing out an idea, pushing out some new thoughts, pushing out a new version of yourself, or just pushing out a damn baby, okay? Either way, congratulations, all right? But I love all of this, you know, just energy coming out for y'all, especially the feminine energy, all right? When it pertains to just allowing yourself to just receive the energy that you need right now, okay? I also did get the Knight of Cups coming out, so y'all have some romantic energy being centered around y'all as well, to where maybe y'all could be offering your cup of love to somebody, or maybe stepping into a relationship, or somebody offering their cup of love to you, or maybe y'all may be healing some relationship energy being centered around you, to where somebody could be expressing their feelings, trying to reconcile, trying to apologize, or you're just kind of just choosing to follow your heart again when it pertains to falling in love and putting yourself back out there for love, all right? Whichever it could be. Like I said, we have a Mercury retrograde happening in Pisces, and whenever there's a Mercury retrograde in a water sign, a lot of emotional energy will be happening, a lot of reconciling, reminiscing, reconnecting. So it's just like a lot of energy that's going to be happening, all right? So I would say prepare for that. I did get the Six of Wands coming out in reverse. So like I said, fixed signs, if you have been feeling undervalued, unseen, unappreciated, February is going to be that month where it's like, let's restore ourselves, let's restore our confidence, and let's restore where we need to recognize ourselves more, but also give ourselves that grace and that gratitude that you deserve. I got the Three of Pentacles coming out. So like right now, support, it could be coming for y'all. Some of y'all could be collaborating more next month. Some of y'all could be team working with somebody or embracing some new opportunities. Some of y'all may want to study something new, go back to school. You know, just really don't be afraid to connect. Don't be afraid to network. Don't feel like you have to do everything by yourself. And then with the Death card and the Eight of Swords coming out last, like I said, let's make sure that we're not being so resistant towards change next month, fixed signs, because y'all know y'all are fixed signs and y'all could be very stuck in y'all goddamn ways. So with these two cards coming out, especially with the Death in reverse, Death represents ending, so something new can be born again, so you can feel alive again. So let's make sure that we're not being resistant towards anything that we have to die out, a relationship, a mindset, a lifestyle, whatever it can be. Untrap yourself, basically, so you can make space for these blessings to flow in, all right? So that's why y'all got Higher Self coming out for y'all. It's time to connect back with your higher self. Y'all also got Earth. Next month is going to be all about how you're rebuilding your foundation, but also connect with the Earth element and also the water element. Allow it to flow and let that shit go. We have so much water energy going on anyway. So work with the Earth and work with water element. Whether you want to cleanse in the shower, take a spiritual bath, whether you want to walk outside and connect with nature, buy some plants. Y'all also got Teacher's Guide. Remember to rest, because you're learning a lot of lessons on a deep level. So remember to rest your mind and give yourself the grace and patience that you need. Y'all got Closed Door. It's time to move on to whatever you have to close the door to. Y'all also got Set Boundaries, if you need to set boundaries, all right? And then going into your angel numbers, y'all got 222, which is all about alignment and all about making sure that you're following the routes that can help you discover yourself. 2323, y'all also got allow yourself to make the decisions that you need to make, so you can make sure that you're living your life around what you want to start seeing blossom in your life. Yeah, I got 1331, which is all about have faith in your skills and your talents, because this can provide you with a bright future. All right. 0404, which is all about pay close attention to the people that you have in your life, your physical health and your surroundings, and make sure that you're figuring out ways to keep this afloat and make sure that you feel complete in these areas. 1551, hold on to your vision and make sure that you're maintaining a good concentration on having faith in yourself and your talents and your ideas by putting it into action. And then 1919, cycles, okay, which is just all about making sure that you're figuring out ways to love in yourself and embrace just the new experiences that's coming in for y'all. Okay, so y'all monthly forecast reading. I hope I gave y'all much clarity and much excitement. Okay, I will see y'all asses next month, and make sure that y'all do what y'all gotta do for the month of February. Period.